You're live. Hi there, everyone. This is Rosalind Mallory from This Is My Best Day. How are you today? We were having a guest speaker, but I guess not. The first thing we're going to do is pray. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever. Amen. Glory. Hey, how is everybody today? It has been an interesting day, an interesting week. And before I go any further, you know that I've been doing my text for those who I don't text so that you know what I'll be saying in the morning. This morning it is good morning. We are, we all are on a quest for need for our for needs, wants, and desires. And even if we don't, if it doesn't seem impossible, if it does, even if they seem impossible, remember we must believe and trust God. For with Him, all things are possible, and all will be well in Jesus' name. Look, a little bit, but today's been this week has been interesting. I have a new case. I don't remember how old she is, but anyway, I went to a Roman Catholic church Saturday. You know, it was interesting. It was different. You know, um, and I've learned wherever God leads you, that's where you go. Don't if ands or buts about it, because God is able to put you where you need to be. The young mature lady uh, was nice. I'm there 4 hours on Saturday. It's a 20-minute ride, but whatever. Everything is good. I'm looking. I want for those that are out there. I'm looking for an apartment. I've lived at this apartment I'm at 12 years, but now the house is sold. Blah 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 blah. There's some things are out of your control, but everything is under God's control. So I can't really worry. My landlord, well, the one that's selling the house, he told me today, like, are what's going on with the apartment hunt? I said, I'm trying. He said, well, I'm in Florida. Okay. What can I do? He says, when, I'm supposed to be out by May 10th. I just started looking May 1st. Duh. But I mean, April 1st. But I can't worry. Sometimes we tend to worry about things that we can't do anything. I can't do anything if I don't have an apartment. But I know who God is, and God has the right one for me. A realtor told me there's in Ansonia there's a apartment 7 rooms. That's kind of big. I hate to be choosy, but 7 rooms is a lot of places to be heating, and I'm not gonna be in them. My sister said one time, and I thought it was kind of right. She says, "All when you get a certain age, your kids are gone, and it's just you. All you need a room with a bed, a microwave, uh, um, maybe a heater, one hot place if you need one, and a computer, and you're fine with a closet." I was like, "Wow, awesome." Hey, Melissa, I'm glad you're here. You know, um, we have to understand that God is in control of every aspect of our life. As I said, I went to a Roman Catholic church this morning. I mean, Saturday. I went to my church this morning. Senator Blumenthal was there. Senator, what's his name? My buddy. He my buddy. Dennis Bradshaw. He was there too. For some reason, there were a lot of
about
J-
Tony Barr.
no, he didn't. He wasn't. Tony Barr wasn't there today, but it was interesting of all the people that are starting to come out. Because things are subsiding. I also got my yesterday. I got my fourth shot right here. Right. It hurt a little bit. No, it don't. But I'm good. I still wear my mask. People say you don't have to. I don't have to do a lot of things, but I do it anyway. For those that haven't got the shot, get on the stick and get it done. These are things that we need to do. Who's Raging Bull? Peace and blessings. Okay. Hey. I don't know. But
Raging Bull is Melissa.
okay, okay, Melissa. Yeah, girl. I thank Melissa and those who tune in. We have a horn player. I'm calling him out. I'm putting him on spot. That he watches the show, but he doesn't say anything. So I need you to, share. What's the other one? Like, subscribe. Thank you. And share. That's to make it go around. I believe that what I'm doing, which is to empower, enlighten, and encourage others, is working. And that's why I keep doing it. That's why I'm up at 4:00 every morning. And sometimes I be like, I'm tired. However, I know, see, God gives us guidance to the things that we must do. My purpose is to do those three things. And part of it is I get up in the morning, I read his word, I pray, and I ask him to give me the words to give to others that they may say, what must I do to be saved? Because I had to say that for my own well-being. Life is not easy for any of us, no matter who you are, where you're going, and when you're going to come back. But it's okay. My 4 children, I'm grateful to have them. My son in California call me, I'm grateful that I can help him. He told me that he got a new student. He's going to be teaching drums. He's like, wow. See, he was he taught before, but it didn't work out for him. And now God is like laying the groundwork for him to do it again. And I'm telling him, we never know what it is God has us to do. We just got to be willing to do it. I'm willing to get up in the morning. There's somebody text me like, I don't want to be on your group text. I'm good with that. I do 300 or more. I do 300 on text, and then I do the other stuff. So baby girl, it's okay. If you don't want to hear me, it's okay. But you got to, when I text you on your phone, it's personal. Now, when you go and you see my text and it's just out there, it's not personal. So I can deal with it. The 300, and it's more than 300, that I send the text to, they appreciate it. If you don't, I'm okay with it. My son said, Mom, who's that told you to get it off? I don't know who that is. And then they're talking about she was a reverend. Okay, reverend. You can't.
She told you to get off?
No, she don't want me to text her. Reverend somebody. I don't know. I don't know how I got her number. And see, you got to understand that some people give me your number, and sometimes you give me your number. And then if you don't want to, it's okay. I can't force you to listen what God has given me to tell you. If you want to listen, fine. If you don't, okay, I can deal with it. It's like no means no. What is anybody thinking about if you want to talk about Will Smith slapping who he slapped?
Chris Rock.
Chris Rock. Maybe he needed it. Okay. I don't know. Maybe he needed. And now I saw this article that Will Smith is going to get in this facility because his nerve, he doesn't know. Like, well, shut up. You did it, get over it. Now you start praying. You know, it's like they took him out of what that big thing for 10 years. How old are you gonna be? 62. Okay, you can start again. That's all right. you know, sometimes you get mistakes happen.
Yeah.
You do things that you regret. Okay? And then some things, okay, it's done. There's nothing you can't take that slap back.
No.
I haven't heard anything from Chris Rock. Chris Rock probably is like, daggone it. Why'd I say that? Some people don't want you talking about their people. Don't talk about my children, okay? Them my children.
Yeah.
I might could pop you a little bit. But that was they all upset because it was way out in the and it's a black man fighting. You've been saying that all the time. So now hello, it's for real. Mess with my wife if you want to. I don't know what.
He did it every time they had the awards. I think that Will Smith just got tired of him doing that.
Yeah, because they want to pick up, and then they got this article Tupac didn't want to be with Jada Smith. Who cares? Tupac dead, okay? I don't mean no harm, but duh. So now you want to make her a whole mogger,
Yeah.
Will Smith loves that woman, and he ain't gonna let you talk junk. With the other stuff in his life, he was not giving up on her. With his son and all the stuff Will Smith it should be a player, but he finally fell in love with Jada. Okay, and Jada was like, "Go ahead, Jada, do your thing," and she ain't but 5 feet. What? I say, Lord Jesus. She reminded my sister, little chow chow. The shorter they are, I love her. She was on with Queen Latifah. Exterminate. What is it? Equalizer.
Yeah.
It was all right show. They got to change a little bit of it, but because I like the Equalizer for.
I like the original one.
Yeah, well, Denzel Washington 1 and 2. I like that, and with this, and I follow. Like I think today she's gonna do one, so you probably won't see it till about Wednesday. But but hey, things happen. Forgive, because we all gotta forgive. So Chris Rock, forgive Will. Will, forgive Will. Yeah. Jada, shut up. You ain't got, okay? Shut up. Let them, and the country, shut up. Let them live their life. Let them do what they gotta do.
True.
Black men come together eventually. They get upset, they fight, but they come together. You ain't seen no gun. If you seen a gun, then you'd have a problem.
Yeah.
But all you do is tap them on the head, and then he went sit down, right? Respect. He didn't get up and fight. He said, "I'm gonna shut up, bam." And then he went on down and sat up like, "Did I do that?" I'm not laughing, but I am laughing. But that's just the way life is. It's too bad it happened like it is. I guess I don't know. Yeah. I remember that years ago when I was doing my thing, and I ain't gonna say his name, okay? But people thought I was cuckoo for Cocoa Pop, cause I'll stand up to you, cause I ain't scared, okay? And one of the biggest guys in our group in Fatapana Village, he's the biggest guy. I ain't gonna tell you his name. And one day we were when we was out, I was looking cute. I had my little dress on. I was sitting there, and then had a couple of words. You know what that rascal did? He had a glass of beer and he just threw it in my face.
Oh wow!
Yes, I shook it off. I let it go.
Why did he do that?
Because whatever we were saying, I must have touched the nerve. Because I told you they thought I was crazy, and I say whatever I want, even today. But he threw that whole glass of beer on my face.
Oh wow!
I don't even know if it messed up my suit, but I shook it off, worked my face. Now what? Now what? Because I would see he was one of the best friends of my baby daddy. Mm-hmm. So, and see, I had to quick think. If I fought with him, Then my baby dad was gonna fight with him, and then so it wasn't that serious. It was only beer. It's like water,
Wow.
So, but you got to think quick.
Mhm.
Chris Rock could have jumped, but he thought quick. I ain't. That's
Yeah.
him. That ain't me. I
Yeah.
shake it off. And some things you got to shake off.
It
You
seems
know.
like he made more money since that.
Yeah, I think there's something in the backup. But we don't know. But the thing is, things do happen, and people do do things wrong. But Chris Rock had a nickel in that quarter. If he hadn't have said it, it wouldn't have happened. So Chris Rock, shut up, okay, and then you won't get slapped, or be in a cubby where nobody can get to you. I don't mean no harm. See, now I'm joking on you. What about that? But it's life. A lot of things happen in our lives that just, I know. I saw this a part of an article that Will Smith was crying, because he feels it's gonna ruin him. He's a millionaire now. Shut up. Go spend a quarter. Go buy yourself something. Get over it. Move, go to London for a week. You'll be all right. It's like, and the thing is, we have so many things going on in our life. Right now, I need a place to move to. Okay. I still got my two brothers. I had to cuss one out. I mean, I was up and down his spine. I was so angry with that rascal. I tell people to get off the ledge. I was on the ledge. I was no, I was on the ledge, but God put people in your life. So I called Regolyn, and she said, "Rad, like you tell me, get off the ledge." I said, "Thank you," because I was done. And this morning I had after I calmed down and went through my phase of where I was, um, I went at it in a different way. So we all right, I guess. There's one, family is family. Like I told my brother, no matter what, you're still my brother. I'm not ever gonna turn my back on you. I'll get up. You can upset me. You can.
Yes.
People can upset you.
Yes.
But I always realize what I realize, it's not the action, it's the reaction. It's how you respond to the situation. Like when the young man threw the beer in my face, as I was ripening, I said, "No, I could go at it one way or another way," and I decided to stay mutual. It hurt me. I ain't die, so I lived through it. And that's been 40 years ago. And I'm still here. And many things in our lives, we have to look beyond them and understand that yes, you're still here. And these things will happen, with our relationships. And the one thing I found out, the hardest thing in life is relationship with parents, our siblings, our children, even onto ourselves. That we get angry with ourselves for the decisions that we make. We get angry with the decision other people make. But I tell people all the time, I'm gonna pray, because I learned that. Like when my landlord texts me today, like, "Are you looking for it?" Like, yes, but I'm gonna pray. He said, "Yeah, but well, we got to do it a little harder." I'm doing the best I can. What I'm saying? What do you want me to do? I got I got a plan. So, and in that plan is to trust God and do the things that I can do. Like pack my stuff because I have to throw it out the window to go. But I work for you know a young lady, and her daughter said to me, I was saying, I gotta move, and I don't know, I might be displaced. She said, "You'll never be displaced because I got a room upstairs. So don't you ever say that." I said, "Okay." I was like, and moving is, it's for me. And see, you got to understand your blessings. That is true. I do have a place to go, but it's my two brothers.
Yeah.
And where I go, by the grace of God, I could flat leave them. I really could. Like,
Yeah.
get out of here. Go somewhere.
But you'll think about it later.
Yeah, it's one of those crushing blows that I can't do that. So what I'm gonna do is just keep God first and let Him guide me so I get that place.
Yeah.
And once that happens, then I'll be fine. I'm just grateful today. I'm not gonna mention somebody's name, but they were supposed to show today. And I saw them at church. Lion Church trial. But they were like, "We're gonna be at 4 o'clock, right?" I said, "Yeah." It is after 5. And I had called her and she said, "I'm on my way." I don't know if she's coming from way of New York or Detroit. But people have to do what they gotta. You gotta do what it for yourself.
Sometimes it hurts to tell somebody no.
Yeah, someone said they don't know how to say no. It's safer to say no than drag. She had me wait a half an hour. I'm gonna point that out. I could have been doing with something else besides waiting on you doing what you do. Because no, I understand no. No is part of it.
Yeah.
I've been growing a long time, and I know I got more to grow. I hear echo. Is that good or bad?
No, I just wanted to try something.
Oh, he's up there. I ain't gonna tell you, but he's over there playing with the noise, but it's okay. But it's a great day. And listen, we all got stuff. No matter who you are, you're gonna if you don't have anything now, don't even worry about it.
It'll come.
It will come to you one way or another, and what you have to do is handle it. And the thing is, somebody's always worse than you, and that is so true. But you have to just have God in whatever situation. See, God is in my situation, and because of that, I'm gonna trust Him. I'm gonna believe Him. I'm gonna understand that it ain't my time. When it's my time, things will happen. I remember not having a job. I remember that. I remember not having a place to stay.
Yeah.
Those are all things that have happened, but God made a way. That's why the house I'm in now is 12 years. I was like, wow. This whole drug addict. I never thought that I would. I was 5 years clean, and my husband and I bought our first house. I'm planning on buying another one. Hello, how about that? And it was awesome. But there's a time for all things, and nothing lasts forever.
Yeah.
And what we do is we just gotta let it happen in God's time. Don't rush it. Don't think people be bougie. My grandkids are bougie. I was like, whatever. But I have some awesome grandkids. Even I tell people they're mine. Layla is going to Georgia, Florida, and another state somewhere. She's visiting 15. She's in the 10th grade. She's visiting colleges. Ain't that something?
Yeah, that's amazing.
She's I got 7 grandkids, right? Yeah, 7. And she's number 6. Yeah, she's a 6. And the other 5. Yeah, the other 5 is all got bachelor's degrees, you know, and one just bought his first house.
Oh,
He's gonna close. They're gonna he's going to do the closing the end of this month. It's like,
mhm.
wow, you know,
Excellent.
and that's only God. When I think about the things that I've gone through in my life, but when I changed, and you have to remember, when you change, the lives of the people you're closest to you.
Yes.
I was gonna say, and I do say, when you change, your children's lives change. And my
Mhm.
children's lives change,
Yeah.
and my grandchildren's lives change because I change. What I used to do, I don't do anymore.
Yeah.
You know, I'm hard. You know, I'm, I do my thing. You know, I don't drink. I don't drink and drug. I don't smoke cigarettes. I cuss a little bit. You know, forgive me. I have to repent. I don't do the big words. I don't think, but I do a big enough word. You know, I get people's attention. You know, because that's what I need sometimes. I need to tell people, shut the to. You know, I'm not perfect. You know, I'm just doing
Yeah.
what's good for me.
Mhm.
Because when I look like that, what's that song? When I look back over my life
Yeah.
and I see what God has done for me,
Mhm.
I can only say thank you, Jesus. Because it had not, I have come to realize if it had not been for God,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be sitting here and you wouldn't be where you are.
Yeah.
You know, look around your life, look around your family,
Mhm.
look into where you are right now, you know. And some days, you know, I stump my toe in a heartbeat. That thing be hurting. And, you know, yesterday I went to work, right? Now, I tell my clients, this is what I tell them. You ain't falling, not on my shift. I don't do those. We don't fall down. Guess who fell? Me.
Oh.
I fell down. We rolled up in her driveway. I got out the car and like because I don't know what's wrong with my leg, my foot. Anyway, I got out and one foot didn't want to go with the other one.
Mhm.
Next thing I know, I was on the ground. I
Oh,
was saying,
man.
"What the hello?" But the only thing I can say is
Wow.
I'm glad I didn't have my pocketbook because everything would have flew. I
Oh,
had dropped my
man.
keys, and thank God I got up. And then she was sitting on the other side. She said, "What happened?" I said, "I fall down." She said, "Oh." I said, "Girl, please leave me alone." And it made me think. My kids and we went on a vacation, and they dropped me off home, and I got up to van, and that was it. I was down for the count. And then my grandson told his mother, talking about, I think your mother fell. They look, you all right? Say, yeah. And then they start laughing. 'Cause I was all up under that floor, but I fall down. But my clients ain't falling down. I ain't doing for that one.
Yeah.
But my life is good. And I tell people that. And you got to realize where you are in life. If
Yeah.
your life isn't the greatest,
Mhm.
as long as it's good,
Yeah.
and it'll stay that way, as long as you keep God first. There's a
Mhm.
roadmap that I have found out in my life. It's God, me, then you.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I feel that people in general should use that. Whoever you are, count God first,
Mhm.
and then yourself,
Mhm.
and then the next. That's how, and it makes it so much plainer that I don't have to struggle with it. Or, I got to love my kids, I got to love my husband.
Mhm.
If I put God first and God takes care of me, He going to take care of everybody else in my circle,
Yeah.
which makes it so much easier.
Mhm.
I have friends that today they're my friends because God put them in my life.
Yeah.
And I have to do for them when I can
Mhm.
because I understand who God is today. I not the stuff. The fact of the matter, I didn't always understand that.
Yeah.
I thought, when you think you are that,
Mhm.
not so. It's
Yeah.
like remarkable how you come to that realization that if it
Mhm.
had not been for God,
Yeah.
where would I be? And the Bible tells you specifically, where would a wrecked wrench like me
No,
be?
no.
If God, that's what the Bible says. Where would I be if it had not been for God?
Yeah.
And you know, because even as good as you thought you were in your heyday time,
Mhm.
you were not.
Yeah.
Today, I'm as good as God would have me to be.
Mhm.
You know, and I could speak on what the things that God has brought me out of unscathed. You know,
Yeah.
I tell people, you know, I used to have two black eyes. I was in an abusive relationship. You know, and then one day I said a bell went off, clicked,
Mhm.
and I used one some of those, and the person drew back, and I used some unnice words. Cause if you put your hands on me, you're not gonna do it again. And they died, but after then, none of that happened because I
Yeah.
stopped accepting people to I stopped letting someone take advantage of me on their will.
Yeah.
It had to be my will.
Mhm.
Today, you just can't do me any other way.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm not doing that. That's not in my forte today.
Yeah.
But it took me a long time because they
Mhm.
I didn't love myself enough. I didn't think I was worthy. But I'm
Oh,
worthy of being loved.
oh yeah.
You know, and my children, my son called me. I text him when I first started thinking, Mom, why you like shut up. But anyway, I text him anyway. I text him twice and makes up bad. And he called me yesterday. I read your text and I just want to see how you was doing. I was saying, ain't that cute? Yeah, right. But I tell everybody, my boy, I have three boys and they're mama's boys. They are. They love their mom. And I'm so grateful for that.
Yeah.
I've heard stories that it ain't so. And here I am from where I was to where I am. My grandson, Noah, that boy is something else. Anyway, he called me, Grandma, uh, take me to the movies? I said, who going to movies? He said, me, London, Leo. I wasn't that? His cousin, right? So, oh, okay. you know? And then he called me, the movies went Tuesday. $5 guys in Connecticut. $5, $7 movies
Yeah.
instead of the 13. So we're gonna go Tuesday. Yeah, we're gonna go Tuesday. And then a couple of days before then, he texts me,
Mhm.
Grandma, can I get some V-Bucks? I don't know what V-Bucks are. He says, and then I say, what is a V-Buck? And for those that know, it goes to the game. So I said, what is that? He said, then he told me, I need $20. I got to buy for my game. I said, you know, he's honest, and honesty is one part of our living. Like years ago, and always, I was, you know, we always hustle. People that get high get hustled. Okay, so I have a cousin, right? And I was out there. I said, hey, Jared, let me have $5. He looked at me, for what? You want to buy food? I said, food? I want no food. I want to buy a hit. He said, he said, because I was so honest, he gave me the $5. I didn't try to milk it, like like it's like when I see people and I have to work with that people, I'm homeless and can you give me something? Sometimes I do, sometimes I do. I don't. And then some guy, I was at one of the stores and the guy says, you got any change, extra change? I just, because, if I give you my cash, I'm going to give you a sermon. Okay. So know that. So I went in the store. I came back out. I said, what did you say? Nobody has extra change. How you gonna ask somebody for change? Well, no, I don't know. That's not what you do. Change the wording. If you want some cash, ask for cash. But don't be saying you want extra. So I gave him $1. But anywho, but I was told not to read something that's being read, typed to me, but I don't know what to say. I gotta look at it because I don't even know what it is, you know? Okay, tell them about your inspirational CD. You will be okay. I'm doing an inspirational CD. I don't know. I'll do what has to be done. Listen, God will give you what you need to do, and all you got to do is do it. I'm not afraid to branch out. Like I didn't know. My son, he was telling me that. What was he telling me? He's like, "Mom, you need to. What do you? He's something he want. I can't say memory. He was telling me that I gotta go. I gotta do. I'll tell you next time. I don't know. It was something he want me to do to get what I'm doing larger. I just can't remember exactly what he. I have a. No, I don't. I ain't gonna put that on me. I just forgot. Okay. But my life is good. I pray that God would inspire you to learn what it is He has for you as your purpose. And if you can do that and follow through with it. See, that's what I'm doing, sitting here, following through with what He has given me. I'm not afraid to walk through the door, to open the door, to know that there's a door for me. There's things for each of us to do. We have to be, I am my brother's keeper, and I believe that with all my heart. The name of my program is This Is My Best Day. I am my brother's keeper. That's why no matter with my brothers, they're blood, but that doesn't matter because I have to help them even if they weren't my blood. There's many people that I have helped because God has put them in my way. And that's what each of us have to do. Learn to help one another. Learn to understand another person. They may be doing things that you don't like, but that ain't none of your business. All you got to do is do your part. Do the part that God has for you. Because I think people get in your life and there's a reason for it. And what you got to do is stand in that gap for somebody. Because stop typing. I'm nosy, but I know that's all right. This is a great day. I am so grateful to be here, but he gonna type his way out of here. I'm gonna close out, and we're gonna do it again, Lord willing, next Sunday. And I just thank you all for just being here and understanding that without God there is nothing, but with God all things are possible. Lord, have a blessed and wonderful week. Talk to you next week. Got it?